I want us to think back. Do you remember the first time we seen Mario flying through the air, bouncing from planet to planet? Well, some of you might be too young to remember that. Well, do you remember the first time you seen Mario climb a tree in a giant tower as a cat? It was one of the most surreal experiences and the most confusing. But do you remember when Mario jumped out of that manhole cover? How excited you were to see him in that city with the real proportioned humans? And do you even remember when the T-Rex turned around and we found out, oh my gosh, that's Mario, as the cat bounced off of the T-Rex's head and Mario came towards the screen? These are the moments that we live for as Mario fans. These are the reasons that we love the Nintendo Switch and the game consoles that came before it. Mario has been the one to bring us this hype from the very beginning. I always get excited to play Nintendo games, whether it's Zelda, Metroid, Kirby, Pikmin, or any other Nintendo property, but something hits different with Mario. I instantly get goosebumps no matter what the brand new Mario game is. It could be the worst thing Nintendo has ever come up with, but I would still get shivers down my spine and not be able to wait so long to get my hands on the game. And it's very, very rare when we get a brand new Mario game. It doesn't happen a lot, and in fact, there's not that many of them when you look at them all together. So the time in between could be very long, up to 4, maybe even 5 years in between, and that could be a long wait until we see the plumber again. But that's what makes it so exciting, the wait. What's coming next? Because we know the team at Nintendo does the best that they can to make Mario fresh and new and different every installment. So I cannot wait to see what's next for the plumber, and we get around that time in between that 4 and 5 year gap where we get to start speculating again. And it's about that time. Believe it or not, Mario Odyssey dropped in the year of 2017, and we are now approaching 2021, which marks the 4th year for the plumber's debut with Cappy, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to see what's next for Mario. I think it's almost time for the next installment of the brand new 3D Mario game that we've been waiting for, but now it's just time to speculate and talk about when this will come. Could 2021 be the year, or will Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury hold it back from giving us a brand new Mario? Before we get started, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure that you subscribe and leave a like so that way it helps the video grow a lot. It helps out a lot more than you guys think. And also, there's a lot of you guys that tune into my videos every single week but aren't subscribed, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, bring that bar up, and help the channel grow even more. Thank you guys so much, and let's get into the video. So if you guys would have asked me a couple of months ago, when do I expect the next big Mario game to be? When does Mario get his next big debut on the Nintendo Switch? I would have easily said 2021. It feels right. It's been about a 4-year gap, and it seems like Nintendo is going to do another big Mario game, whether it be Odyssey 2, Galaxy 3, or whatever. I think we're going to get another big Mario game in 2021. I also said that it was going to be the year of Breath of the Wild 2, and it was going to be kind of a repeat of 2017, one of Nintendo's, in my opinion, greatest years of all time. With that said, a couple months later, we find out that Mario 35th Anniversary has a big direct, and they announced Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which is coming in 2020, right? No, it actually is coming in February 2021. Apparently it was planned for 2020, but had to get pushed back, and now this kind of makes things a little difficult for us. Does this mean that there can't be another big Mario in 2021? Well, that's what we're here to talk about. Naturally, I want to just give up and say no, we're not going to get another Mario game. 3D World kind of seals the deal, and especially if Bowser's Fury is actually a big mode that also contains a lot more different things and adds a lot of details to Mario 3D World and can be almost a brand new game in and of itself. We don't know that yet, and I think that's going to be something that tells us whether or not we're going to get another Mario game or not. But with that said, I'm not sure if that means we're not getting another big Mario game in 2021. Why not have two, a port and a brand new one? Well, maybe we will. After all, Mario 3D World, like I said, was planned for 2020 and then COVID hit and made things a little worse for the company, so they obviously had to push things back. So maybe they're going to have two Mario games in the year of 2021. Why not? A port in the beginning of the year and a big brand new Mario game at the end of the year. Well, let's look at Mario Galaxy for a little bit of help as to when this next big Mario game could come out. Mario Galaxy 1 came out in 2007, and we know Mario Galaxy 2 came out in 2010, with just a 3-year gap. But we know this was a different situation for Nintendo. After all, Mario Galaxy 2 was a sequel to the former Mario Galaxy 1, and it was rushed very quickly and demanded by Miyamoto almost right after development of the first game. So, if we're going to get another big Mario game relatively quickly, it's going to have to be a sequel or a follow-up of a past game. And what's the past game that we just recently received? Well, that's none other than Super Mario Odyssey. If Nintendo is planning on a sequel for Super Mario Odyssey, I would say that it should have been out at least already, as the 3-year gap has kind of already passed, or coming very, very soon for its 4-year gap. And obviously a game like Mario Odyssey is going to take a very long time to make because it's a lot different than Mario Galaxy's linear progression. It's an open world sandbox style of Mario that we really never get sequels for. That's why we don't have a sequel for Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine. Even though there was a sequel in development and planned for Super Mario 64 in the very beginning, but ultimately scrapped. So yes, I could still see there being a potential for a sequel announced for Mario Odyssey coming in the late year of 2021, which would be a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people would kind of prefer that. Mario Odyssey left so many different mechanics that could be used on the table, and so many different enemies were not used within the game. So there's so much more potential for captures, and really an endless possibility for what Nintendo could do with Mario Odyssey's engine. Now we can also look at the times in between the big sandbox Mario games as kind of a reference. From Mario 64 to Mario Sunshine, the gap was 6 years, and from Mario Sunshine to Mario Odyssey, the gap was a whopping 15 years. Now this is probably not what's going to happen. Obviously Nintendo was trying out other different Mario games and other 3D type of Mario games at the time, and there was almost 3 to 4 different 3D Mario games released between these times, so this is not a real good gap to look at. If anything, let's look at Super Mario Sunshine to the first Super Mario Galaxy, which was from 2002 to 2007, only a 5-year gap. So maybe if Nintendo is working on a brand new Mario game, we're looking at about 5 to 6 years of a gap, which means it's still not time for the next Mario game, which we probably won't get it until 2022 or 2023. But you know Nintendo is the king of left field and could give us another curveball and just give us a new Super Mario Bros. Game. In fact, there's always been a new Super Mario Bros. Game a year before the big 3D Mario game. In 2009, we had New Super Mario Bros. Wii. In 2010, we had Super Mario Galaxy 2. And in 2011, we had Super Mario 3D Land. In 2012, had both New Super Mario Bros. 2 and New Super Mario Bros. U. And then followed in 2013 by Super Mario 3D World. So clearly there's almost every single year going to be some type of Mario. And even in the year 2012, we had not one but 2 New Super Mario Bros. Games to play on both the Wii U and 3DS respectively. So there's definitely no saying that we couldn't get a Mario 3D World Deluxe port, which we're getting in February, and also get a big brand new Mario 3D game in the late year of 2021. But what do you guys think? Is it goofy to expect a big 3D Mario game to appear in 2021, especially with the year already having Mario 3D World and it being Zelda's 35th anniversary, which is probably going to have tons of old Zelda games, and on top of that, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2? Could they still squeeze in a big Mario game, or are we going to have to wait another year to see what's next for the big plumber? Let me know in the comments down below because I'm very curious to hear what you guys think and what your opinions are. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and like always, I will see you on the next one. See you guys.